Alright guys, YouTube, we're back with a weird video. The title is gonna be very weird, but it's gonna make you click. My Twitch chat, I was just saying I probably won't make a YouTube video out of this. And I'm gonna explain to you why I didn't want to make a YouTube video out of this. Twitch chat doesn't even know what I'm gonna yap about. I just said I will give them a little update on my YouTube algorithm strategy. You know what I'm saying? And but they said no, make a YouTube video because the YouTube people will enjoy it. So you can thank the Twitch chat for this one. I wasn't at first gonna make it, and I will explain to you. This will be a massive yap session. I was first gonna call this YouTube video YouTube strategy meeting in all caps. But then I decided it's better to call it Twitch chat will love this. They will laugh soon. I will call it I fell off. That's gonna make you click. That's gonna make everyone click. Maybe not that smart, but I will explain why it might not be that smart. So, obviously, we lost a lot of viewership, right? And I've been thinking not about how to not lose a lot of viewership, because I knew I would lose viewership, right? I quit TFT. I wanna lose the viewership, in fact, which is why I'm not gonna play Arena anymore. And that's what I wanted to explain to my Twitch chat as well. I would love to play some Arena right now. I love playing some Yasuo, but it's bad. Our channel, it would actually be smarter from just a raw YouTube perspective, okay? This will be a lot of algorithm. And I want to preface this, hold on. I want to preface this yap session by saying I am a dumbass, all right? I am not Mr. Breast. My second favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber is Mid-Breast. I love Mid-Breast. Mid-Breast is the best, man. He always reacts to Dopa, you know, Dopa down, that kind of thing, man. I love Mid-Breast. But yeah, Mr. Breast. I am not Mr. Breast. I am just a moron. But I do know a couple things about the YouTube algorithm, and a lot of people backseat. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre, guys. Whenever I go on my YouTube channel, I see a lot of people backseating me. Brother, you fell off. You go back to TFT, do different thumbnails. Like your screenshot thumbnails only work for TFT. They don't work for the roguelikes. Think about the titles. Put the name of the game in the title, because me as a TFT viewer, I don't even know what it's about. You're not gonna get me to click. Yes, Timothy. This is gonna be hard for you. Listen, lock the frick in, Timothy. I do not want you anymore. Sad. That's very mean. That's very mean, guys. But I don't want you anymore, Timothy. I had you during TFT. You are a Riot Games gamer. Right? You're what we would call a normie. Alright? Right? Bear with me. That was very mean, but I'm gonna explain why it's not mean. Why it is not mean, and why I can't play Arena anymore. The algorithm is very vicious, okay? The new journey I am embarking on. Hold on, guys, I'm very good at yapping, but I'm not very good at being concise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try my best, but this is just gonna be a massive yap session. By the way, blueprints in the background, we started a run and we didn't even start yet, because I was yapping for like 45 minutes about what we call a UPS, which is a device that regulates the electricity that comes to your PC so your power supply doesn't break. So we've been talking about that, but luckily my Twitch chat knows all about these things. I don't know how, but it's great. So we found the solution. But anyway, so so why do I not want little Timothy anymore? I appreciate you guys. The other video that I made where I said I'm quitting TFT, because I'm just burnt out, right? No bad blood. I'm just burnt out. I just don't want to play. I played it for 3 years. I think I uploaded like 3,000 videos or something of TFT. At some point, you're just done, right? You just want to move on. You want to do something new. And I specifically mentioned in that video that basically I am financially stable. I'm chilling. I grinded like a mofo. 3 YouTube videos every single day for 3 straight years, never missed any. I went on a couple trips, so I wasn't streaming, But during those trips, like my 12-day Japan vacation, I scheduled 36 videos, okay? So that was a lot of work. Obviously, it's very enjoyable work because it's just playing games, right? So it's piss easy, let's be real. But it's still, like, you gotta put in the hours, right? I did not sleep 24 hours before I embarked on my flight to Japan back then. And that is, of course, just like, even if you're watching paint dry for 24 hours, that's gonna be strenuous because, you know, you can't sleep for 24 hours, guys. It's kinda, you know what I'm saying, man? It's kinda tough. Anyway, so I've grinded a lot, so I'm chilling. So basically, I made the decision, okay, I could just grind more TFT, right? But I'm not happy anymore, and the content is kind of trash because I'm only complaining, and it's, you know, it's giving me a lot of views. Enough people still enjoy it, but it's not enjoyable to make anymore. It's not enjoyable to play, right? So, you know, I could keep sitting in my comfort position and just keep doing the thing I already know, I'm already good at. I don't need to learn TFT again or whatever. I already put all those hours in. I know what to do. I know how to make the YouTube videos. Everything is simple, right? I could do that, but be miserable, or quit, move on, do something new. It's gonna be hard, right? Views are gonna tank 90%, less than 90% actually, which I didn't expect. I expected 90%, so I fell off less than I thought. I expected way more because at the end of the day, guys, Riot Games gamers are very normie, right? Obviously, right? A lot of Riot Games gamers, and you gotta be honest to yourself, this is a reason why I didn't want to make this video, because I think this will make a lot of the TFT crowd click again, because it's like a talking video, and people enjoy me, right? But they don't enjoy the new games, which makes sense. They just want to play Riot Games, right? TFT, League of Legends, which is why Arena gets a decent amount of views, but something like Blueprints gets a lot less views, right? But yeah, because people want to see their familiar thing. And that is why I don't want you, Timothy. I don't want you. I am sorry. That's why I said in that video, I am sorry. I'm gonna let you down, Timothy. Timmy, I am sorry, bro. I'm gonna let you down. I'm moving on. You're not gonna be able to watch my content anymore. And there was a lot of Timmys, right? There was a lot of non-Timmys, not normies, that, and again, normie is not a negative term. Like, you are normal. That's good, right? You're like, maybe you don't wanna, maybe you like liking familiarity, liking TFT, your daily TFT uploads, you know exactly what's going on and stuff. That's just comfortable, right? You work all day, you go to university, you come home, you're like spent, you just want to watch some goofy freaking moron, me, on the internet, just playing some TFT, a game you already know and love, right? You do not want to be like, Blueprints episode 57, wait, what just happened? What just happened? And then, wait, what is this new game? Space Invaders Roguelike? What even is a roguelike? Wait, oh, he did make his big booty Latina joke, though. I enjoyed that. But everything else of that video, I didn't really understand. I get it. Like, if I'm watching a YouTuber, right? Like, what's a YouTuber I really enjoy? Smallent. I love Smallent. Smallent is probably my favorite YouTuber. I haven't watched a Smallent video in probably 6 months. He's still my favorite YouTuber. Why haven't I watched a Smallent video in 6 months? Because he hasn't uploaded the content that I enjoy. I enjoy the Pokemon stuff, right? I am not gonna watch his Zelda stuff because I haven't played the new Zelda games yet and I don't want to get spoiled, so I want to play them myself. I'm not gonna watch Mario Odyssey speedruns and stuff like that he does, because again, I haven't played it myself, but I'm gonna watch all his Pokemon stuff, right? Now, I'm also not gonna watch his newest Pokemon game stuff, because I haven't played the newest games, even though they're complete trash, so I probably will never play them, but I want to keep that option open if in the future I do decide I want to play Scarlet, you know? So, that's just how it is. That's a normal thing, right? So, I knew I would lose 90% of the viewership. Now, what was I saying, guys? What the frick was I saying, Twitch chat? What was I saying? What point did I try to make? What point did I try to make? No, TFT, no. Oh yeah, so Little Timothy, there's this YouTube algorithm, okay? The YouTube algorithm cares about two things. It cares about click-through rate. So how often does your video, while recommended, get clicked? Because YouTube has resources, right? They need to juice as much money out of you as possible. How do they juice as much money out of you? By making you watch as many ads as possible. How do you watch as many ads on YouTube as possible? Well, by being on YouTube as much as possible. They want you to spend as many hours a day as possible on YouTube. And the YouTube channels that make you do that, right, are going to be the ones favored in the algorithm. All right? And I am very favored in the TFT algorithm because people enjoy my commentary, right? I explain, but I also make some jokes. So I'm like covering a broad audience in the TFT space. And I'm not the best player by any means, but I'm good enough that I can teach the vast majority of players, right? Like a master, grandmaster player, you can teach pretty much almost everyone. The high challengers, they will obviously not watch me, or even the grandmasters will not watch me. They will watch Dish Soap, Soju, Setsuko, and that's perfect, right? That's exactly how this should work, right? Because I can't be the best, but also play all these other games and also not get burnt out, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine I would play 16 hours of TFT a day. I would be a much better player than I am right now. Might not be rank 1, but I would be challenger for sure, just like I was in set 8.5 when I played 7 hours a day. But I was also very depressed back then because the game is, any game gets, you know, increasingly more frustrating the more you play it, right? These games are not meant to be played as a full-time job. Anyway, so, or you need a very distinct character trait to enjoy, to be so competitive that you enjoy going through the same comps, the same things over and over again just to rank up. It's a very unique character trait, right? Not everyone has this. I don't have it. I'm not that competitive. Anyway, so now what is the issue with playing something like Arena, something like checking out TFT here and there again? Well, whenever I upload a video like that, it's gonna put me back in the TFT algorithm. We need to get away from this because my videos are probably getting recommended to the TFT crowd still, right? And they're not gonna click on them. And basically, the click-through rate means you get my video recommended, and now if you click, that's, good. If you don't click, I lose a percentage of the click-through rate, right? And then the watch time, the average watch time, how much of the video you watch. Those are the two most important things for YouTube, okay? Now you have different approaches to this. You can be like a slop channel like me, where you just spam a sheer crazy amount of YouTube videos into the algorithm. The thumbnail is just the screenshot from the game, right? Doesn't matter. Obviously, a better thumbnail would increase the click-through rate. But at the end of the day, a thumbnail just needs to make your eyes stop. Like you're scrolling through and your eyes stop. And like a 3-star unit, that's a good thumbnail, right? For these roguelikes, yes, these kind of thumbnails can be a little bit harder, but I'm gonna figure it out, right? Adding text and stuff like that, adding arrows to the thumbnail obviously can help, but doesn't necessarily have to help. There's a lot of these, again, this decision wasn't just, out of nowhere. I scouted over the last years already a lot of roguelike channels, and I know what they do, I know what works for them, and I know they create largely slop content like me, where they just upload zero editing, a full run, and they can get a lot of views. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna reach that place, but there is the potential. But again, right now we are, in the rebuilding phase. But for that, we need to shed Timothy. I'm sorry, Timothy, right? I'm not telling you to never watch my stuff again, guys. This is not like a call out. This is just me trying to explain my rationale and my reasoning and why I am not worried. Because some people are like, they come in, they donate into the stream, or like they left a lot of tips on the YouTube videos as well, because you can do super thanks on YouTube videos. And it's like, they're like, yo, I'm worried for you. Your views dropped a lot. Do not be worried for me, guys. I am chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine, consider this. Imagine you're, like when do people retire? 65, right? Imagine someone earns or like grinds really hard throughout his 40s and 50s, and then he retires early, right? He's like 57, he goes for early retirement, right? Crazy early 57. Now imagine a 4-year-old toddler walks up to him and says, brother, my brother, you lost your job, you fell off. I'm sure we can see the ridiculousness, right? I'm sure we can see how ridiculous that is. So please do not worry about me. No need. Like, just enjoy the content if you do. I get it. Trust me, guys. I get it. I get it. When you watch someone, you build a parasocial relationship. Even though I am not baiting those, there's a lot of streamers that bait those, that try to pretend like they're your friend, they're your big brother, they're your girlfriend, whatever, right? I completely steer away from that. Whenever someone becomes like a little bit too parasocial, I usually just ban them because it's usually better for them to just remove them so they can go on with their life instead of living in like a false freaking reality. So I straight up do that. Yeah, I never bait anything. I never talk about my real life. I never talk about political opinions, whatever, stuff like that, because those type of things would fester that parasocial relationship. That parasocial relationship is a great way to make a lot of money off of your people in the Twitch chat, because they are more inclined to donate to you if they think they are your friend. But again, I always say that you're not my friend. I'm just sitting here. I'm a shitty version of Netflix, guys. If you run out of good anime to watch, if you run out of good shows to watch, then I'm here because I'm uploading 55 hours of slop across all my YouTube channels every single day. Right? I'm here, bro. You know, you're not gonna run out of me. It's impossible because I upload so much. I'm here every day, 8 hours ish, you know. Give or take. Take more like. But anyway, so I don't do this, but obviously if you watch someone to fall asleep, like a lot of people watch me to fall asleep because of my very homoerotic voice, right? I get it, guys. Hey, boys, I get it, man. Anyway, so they listen to me fall asleep, right? And you know, maybe they whack one out. Maybe if they're a beautiful 25-year-old Latina, they maybe flick their bean a little bit while listening to my manly voice as well. Who knows, guys? If you are one of those, please DM me on Instagram. Please, I'm begging you on my knees. But anyway, so like I get it, right? And then like obviously you're gonna build like maybe you're gonna dream about me, like obviously if you consume a lot of content on something, like I've dreamt being in an anime before, man. Like I wish I would dream freaking clapping Hinata's cheeks, but I don't. I never dreamt about this. It's so cringe, even though that's all I think about every single night, man. Like I don't even understand. Every single night for the last like 15 years, I've been whacking it to adult anime, and I never had a dream about adult anime. It's so stupid. I'm really mad. But anyway, that's a different story, guys. But I get it. You're gonna like obviously like some people said they cried because I quit TFT. I get it. But at the end of the day, guys, like, do not watch my content if you don't watch my content out of pity, right? Like, oh man, look, he fell off. He has only 3K views instead of 20K. Frick, man, I feel so bad for him. Let me donate $100 to him. Let me watch his video. Let me leave his video open in the background. All of this, there is no need. I want you to be happy. This is very cringe and very like cheesy. But I want you, like, the reason why streamers stream and they make videos and everything is to obviously make money, but also because they have a passion, or at least I do. I have a passion in entertaining people and making people laugh, you know? I was the guy getting sent out at school because I would try to make people laugh, you know, at the cost of the teacher getting mad and everything, right? So I just enjoy making people laugh. That's my passion, right? My passion is not gaming. I mean, I love gaming, right? But like my passion is not being. That's why I always found it so bizarre when people would ask like, "Bro, are you ever gonna try for Challenger again in TFT and stuff?" Like my passion was never like being good at TFT or whatever. It was just I was using TFT as a medium to make people laugh. And I feel like I cannot use TFT as a medium for that anymore because I'm just so angry playing it. I'm just burnt out. I just don't enjoy it anymore, right? That's why I'm moving on to like a more variety approach, which I knew is always going to be harder. Like, it's impossible almost to make variety work on YouTube because, again, the way the algorithm works, right? If you upload a bunch of TFT videos, then it's going to always send out your video, get it recommended to people that watch TFT. And now for YouTube, it's like very easy. Oh, this is the TFT guy, and these are the TFT viewers. And juice it to them, right? And then the TFT viewers click because it's TFT. Now imagine one day you upload a freaking horror game. Next day you upload Pal World. Next day you upload Blueprints. Next day you upload some completely obscure new indie game that you found on Reddit in a thread with like 3 upvotes and 1 single comment, and it's a bot comment. And it's some deck building roguelike. Obviously, it's going to be hard for people to click that. But again, I have seen channels that make it work by just sticking to certain genres. Like, for example, just only roguelikes. And a lot of roguelike gamers enjoy a lot of different roguelikes, right? And this is the only thing that I want to ask you guys. I'm pretty locked in what I will do for the immediate future now. We'll probably finish Blueprints and then we'll change our channels a lot, or not a lot, but a little bit, because I still have this more shurkou channel. But there's one thing that I will have to ask the people. But the people are... No, I'm just kidding. I have to say that one. That's too good. Like, whenever I see people, I'm like, but the people are... Yeah, you have to say it, bro. You have to say it, man. It's just right there. Like, you have to say it. It's on your tongue, man. You gotta say it. It's a classic. So, I will have to... what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm still yapping. So, I will have to ask you something. I'll ask you something later. But first... I want to keep yapping about the algorithm, right? Because I feel like a lot of people are always interested in hearing how the algorithm works. Again, I'm not too knowledgeable. I'm not Mr. Breast, guys, right? But I do know a little bit, right? I do know a little bit. And I've listened to people that are, pretty good at this. So, yeah. So now, basically, we will have to think about how we handle this whole thing, because I still have the More Shurkou channel. And the More Shurkou channel was the channel that I was just feeding with roguelikes, that I was playing for fun, while I was playing TFT on my main channel. I wanted to also build a little bit of a roguelike channel, because I just enjoy these games a lot, right? And that channel started to grow over the last couple of months. It was doing well when I started doing daily videos. I was just doing 1 video daily, because there was just no time. 3 YouTube videos for TFT, I was doing 3 Bazaar videos every day, and then a roguelike video. That was literally like 8 to 9 hours of streaming every single day. I couldn't do more, right? It could do more, but you know what I'm saying. Because are you gonna jack me off, guys? Like, if I do more, who's gonna jack me off? I need to jack off, right? I need to goon. I need a long gooning session, like every day. Of course, guys, I'm addicted, and I can't stop. Anyway. So, back to the topic. So this More Shurkou channel is now just left for dead, like the game. Because I don't have time. I'm like playing 4 hours of Blueprints. Freaking stupid puzzle box thing is rage baiting the frick out of me. And people say I'm rage baiting when the freaking ChatGPT, people type the puzzle into ChatGPT, and even ChatGPT agreed with me that there's 2 solutions, man. Like, is it my fault? Of course it's not my fault, man. It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. Anyway, so, people are laughing at me again, but anyway. So, the More Shurkou channel, I have a new plan. This is why I'm making this video, now I was explaining why we're doing certain things, why we can't play League of Legends, because again, League of Legends just puts us back in this algorithm. And again, League of Legends is like a game where, it's fun, but it's fun like once a week, right? And imagine I upload like one arena video a week. All I'm doing with that is I'm bringing back the TFT, the Riot Games crowd. They get like one little piece of meat that I'm throwing in front of them, right? So they stay with my channel a little bit, but they will never click on any other thing because that's just not the things that they enjoy, these other games that I play. And most of them, and again, I know there's genuinely a lot of you that just enjoy me for me, and you're still watching a lot of videos because you just enjoy, like, you enjoy the roguelikes and stuff. I get it. I'm talking about the very casual viewers, right? The no like connection. They just watch a cool TFT video every once in a while when I get a banger with like a 3-star legendary. They don't really care if it's me, if it's Leduc, if it's Frodan, if it's Soju, if it's Dish Soap, whoever's playing it. They just see the 3-star legendary, they click, right? Lots of people consume YouTube that way. They don't just, like, for example, if I see a small end video and it's a new Pokemon Nuzlocke, right? And I'm like, ooh, nice, you know, small end, my favorite boy. But sometimes I'm gonna get a different guy doing a Nuzlocke that I've never seen before. But it's a really cool Nuzlocke, right? It's like a cool twist. Nuzlocke is a way to play Pokemon games. Just in case you didn't know, you don't need more detail. Just some content that I enjoy watching while I eat food. But anyway, so I get this recommended. I'm gonna click it as well. I've never seen the guy, and as long as the guy is not like terrible at making videos and is like likable and everything, even remotely likable, I'm gonna enjoy that video, right? So that's how most people watch YouTube, right? Obviously, I get that. So they're not gonna watch blueprints, man, but they might watch the freaking arena thing. And then I'm just always perpetually always in that algorithm again, and it's just like doing me more harm than good. Yes, I enjoy arena. Yes, you guys enjoy arena. Yes, would I enjoy playing TFT set 10? No, man, set 10 was the worst set ever, guys. Stop asking me about that. But when set 15 comes onto PBE, would I enjoy playing like 10 games just to check back in? Yes. Will it absolutely dismantle my YouTube algorithm again? Not absolutely dismantle, but it's not a good idea to do. It's not. I would rather just move on. Move on. I'm out. But yeah. So that's why we have to be a little bit mindful of what we do, right? And then there's another thing I want to say. You're probably like, okay, but Shurkou, if you're the 57-year-old early retiree and you're like saying you're like chilling, you're good, you know, you don't really need to giga grind YouTube anymore. You don't need like copious amounts of money to secure your future, because remember, guys, not everything is about money, but some things have to be about money, right? Because just making you guys smile and laugh is not gonna magically make food appear on my plate, right? And as a YouTuber, as a streamer, you don't really have a future, because at some point, I mean, I am willing to do this until I'm like 45 or even 50, right? Until I'm like freaking Northern Lion looking ass, turbo bald. I'm not bald. I am not bald, guys. I am very healthy. This is a very nice hairline. Look at this. Look at this. Look, even from the top, like my brother, it is insane. People say it's a Gmail hairline. Brother man, the only Gmail is while you're browsing your work emails, I'm over there chilling with your wife in bed, pressing onto her G spot. That's the Gmail in my life. That's the only Gmail, guys. Only Gmail. Psych, you don't have a wife, but you live with your mom. And that's the lady I prefer anyway, because I like them older and I like them heavier. BBWs, guys. I'm on that 500-pound life. If I can hug her and my fingertips touch while I'm hugging her, I don't want her. Get her the frick out of my face. Maybe give her some 15 pounds of lard to drink real quick. Maybe then I'll be back. Anyway, guys, moving on. Why are you putting the muted emoji, man? That was funny. What is he talking about? Guys, come on. That was funny. That was good. Anyway, guys. So, yeah, no Gmail hairline. But yeah, like imagine I'll be fully bald. I'll still be here cracking these mentally ill jokes. Probably go to jail until then, you know. It is what it is, man. Because, like, at that point, you know, it is what it is, man. But, yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. But you know you don't have a pension fund and stuff like that, right? As a streamer, like where's your pension fund? Where's any of that? So you gotta be a little bit safe, you know. You gotta set up some maybe become like a sleazy landlord. You feel me, man? And then maybe a Latina, 25-year-old busty Latina comes in. She's like, "Puppy, I can't pay rent this month. Can I help you in other ways? Mayhaps." And then you're like, so anyway, guys. Bro, is that dies of cringe? Nah, bro, come on, it's not dies of cringe. That was so good. Look, the other guy put ha 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 ha. See? The other guy put ha ha ha. I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, so you gotta save your, like, you gotta be safe late game, right? So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So and then you're probably asking, okay, but Shurkou, why are you then talking about like optimizing the algorithm and everything? So let me tell you a little story. When I was 19, I told you this would be a yap session. When I was 19, I was a loser. I was just playing games. Well, I wasn't a loser. You're not a loser for playing games. But I was heavily addicted to League of Legends and I did zero sports. Zero. I was or like a 19-year-old is not really unhealthy, right? You can do whatever you want. But like, you know what I'm saying? I was just skinny, like I was like skinny fat, just playing League of Legends like a boss. And then, well, when I was 19, I already quit League of Legends, but I was playing other games. But yeah, I never did any sports. And then my friend convinced me to go to the gym with him. And he like, you know, he was like a, you know, already an avid gym goer for like 2 years. He convinced me. He taught me the ways. And I did as I was told. I was listening to him and I did everything. But at the same time, I was also spending a lot of time researching. Because whenever I do something, I do it properly, guys. I don't like doing things halfway. You know, I don't enjoy that. Like, I would rather just do nothing. Like, I would never wanna just upload like one video a week and like you know, I'm gonna stream like once a week. Like, I would rather just completely quit then and move on to something that I'm passionate enough about that I want to do it properly, right? So the same thing was with the gym, because I remember it was very natural that I would start and do all the compound lifts, bench, freaking overhead press, squats, deadlifts especially. And then I went with my normie friends from school to the gym like 3 weeks later. And I start doing deadlifts. And they're like, "My brother! No! No, Shurkou, no, you just started. You started 3 weeks ago. You're doing deadlifts? They're gonna kill you, man. The deadlifts, they're so scary. They have death in their name. They're gonna freaking kill you." And I'm like, what? And I'm doing deadlifts with like a plate, man. A plate. 60 kilograms total is that. You know? A plate, like that's nothing, man. I'm scrawny. I'm doing like my first deadlifts ever. And they're like, "Oh my god, it's so scary." And I'm like, what? And then I went with another school friend that was also an avid gym goer. He was like, "Wow, you're doing deadlifts already. All the other guys, they don't dare doing deadlifts." I'm like, "Bro, it's just a lift. Like, what is gonna happen, man? It's nothing." And then he's like, "Nah, bro, I like how you do things. Whenever you do something, like a month ago, you were a freaking only gaming, never did any sports in your life, and now you're like all in committed. I like that." And I was like, huh, he's right. He's right though, guys. You know, that's when I realized, I was like, yeah, you're right. That is my personality, is to, when I commit to something, you know, like when I played League, I'm not just playing League like a little bit, you know, like, oh, I enjoy playing Zed. You know? I hate playing Ahri. Oh, but Ahri is really broken. I'm gonna abuse this broken piece of garbage and have an 80% win rate at top 200 EU West with Ahri. The true story, by the way. True story. Season 3. True story, by the way. And I hated Ahri. I hated every single second of it. I played 200 games of Ahri. I hated every single second of it. Matter of fact, I opened adult Ahri art to get a revenge on her. I'm not kidding, man. That's how much I hated that piece of garbage. But anyway, she gave me LP, right? I had to rank up. So, that's what we're saying. No, I'm telling you guys, true story. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I am unable. I am unable. I have a very workaholic mentality. I am unable to just take it easy. I'm gonna try to take it easier because I really did too much with the TFT. I grinded too much. Even Leduc always told me, bro, my brother, you are giga grinding. And I'm like, yeah, I know, man. And he's like, do you not have any friends? And I'm like, no, I do not have friends, man. No, nothing. I just do this. 12 hours a day. So anyway, no breaks. He's like, you don't take weekends off? No, man. Prick. No, but I'm depressed. Prick, man. I have to quit. So I quit finally. Anyway, so yeah, but I cannot take it super easy, right? I still want to do it in a way where where I can see the strategy is sound. You know, I'm setting up a strategy and it's sound, right? It's not just gonna be like, oh, I'm putting in this effort now, but I know the result is just gonna be nothing because I know from the get-go my plan is bad. You know, it's like going to the gym and it's like, yeah, but like benching is kind of hard, squatting is so annoying, no one likes leg day, frick it, just skip leg day. Yeah, I'm not gonna deadlift, it's kind of annoying, man. I'm just gonna do the machine garbage. Yeah, frick it, man. I'm just gonna end it with some crunches. I'll do like 30 minutes every 3 days. What will I do? Push, pull legs? Not really. I'll just do push, pull. I'll mix them a little bit. Like, I'll just go there. I just want to curl a little bit, you know? Like, you're not gonna get any results. And then, might as well not do it. Might as well just stay at home and watch anime. There's no point, right? Yeah, that's why I like to do things properly. So whenever I do something, it's like proper. That's why, like, I'm ordering a new PC and I'm like finding out about freaking how electricity works. Because I have very bad wires or wiring, the Twitch chatter said. Because my light flickers and stuff, so we need a UPS. Well, we don't need a UPS, but the only thing I can get is a UPS that does the same job. Yeah, cool. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now for the future is we're not gonna throw away more shurkou. What I noticed, holy frick, look, I'm sweating. Imagine the smell. Anyway, guys. Anyway, oh, something cool. I'm very excited about this. This is gonna be cool. So, the new PC is gonna come whenever it comes. And when I set this up, I'm gonna do I'm too lazy to do it right now. But if you guys know the streamer XQC, you probably do. He has this, or a lot of streamers have that. When the emotes in Twitch chat get spammed and consecutive people use the same emote, they have like a little combo counter in the bottom left. And the emotes are truly the only thing that's really important about Twitch chat. Everything else is complete diarrhea, let's be real, guys. Twitch chat, put a 1 in chat if you're extremely stupid. It's a massive wall of ones. You see? But put a 1 in chat if your emotes are very funny. It's a massive one. It's a massive walls of 1. No, now they're putting 2s. No, but the emotes are funny, guys. No, guys, come on, the emotes are funny. The emotes are funny, man. Anyway, so we're gonna have the emote thing in the bottom left. So whenever something, you know, when I say something outrageous, you're gonna see the minion emoji, and the minion is eating popcorn, and then he starts laughing. He's like, and he spits out the popcorn, you know. So we're gonna do that, okay? And that's gonna be in the bottom left. So that's gonna make it a little bit more funny, because I can't put. People always say, bro, put Twitch chat in the video. I know a lot of people do that, but you can get demonetized for the Twitch chat if someone just comes in there and even uses light profanity, right? It can get you demonetized, man. It's not worth. It is not worth, I promise you. But you're not missing a lot. You're only missing stuff. The emotes are hilarious, right? So we will do that. but when the new PC arrives, because I'm too lazy to set it up on this OBS and then set it up again. Like, bro, come on, man. Who's gonna do that? When am I gonna jack off, guys? Come on. So anyway, so that's cool. That's cool. Holy frick, the smell, man. So that's cool. Then, what we're also gonna do, remember, I have the more shurkou channel. The Bazaar channel will always stay the same. So if you are still watching this as a TFT only viewer and you still somehow didn't find the Bazaar channel, Bazaar is such a fun auto battler. Give it a go, man. It's really fun. I'm not sponsored. It's just, it's my new main game, basically, right? I quit TFT. TFT and Bazaar was too much. TFT was making me way more money, obviously, than Bazaar, but Bazaar was way, way, way more fun. And I'm at a position where I want to prioritize health and fun in my life. And it's not like I'm scrambling for breadcrumbs with Bazaar. Like, I'm fine, man. Like, I'm not gonna buy a Bugatti, but I never wanted to buy a Bugatti or a freaking Rolex or any nonsense like this, guys, right? At the end of the day, man, the big booty Latina bumholes are free on the internet. You feel me, guys? I'm telling you, bro. Anyway, what else do I need? Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Bazaar channel is always gonna stay the same, but we will reduce that channel from 3 videos to 2. Okay? Because I always feel like Bazaar is not like TFT. TFT is 30 minutes per game, so 3 videos was like reasonable. A lot of people could and wanted to watch 3 videos a day. But even there, the 3rd video is usually way less views, and it's just, you know, that also grieves your algorithm a little bit if you pump out too much content, but not that much. Like, generally there's not too much content, right? Because YouTube is like, he's a good boy, he's giving us infinite things to recommend, and some of them are gonna stick, right? That's why the spamming of YouTube videos works so well for a lot of channels. But yeah, the Bazaar is a 45-minute to 1 hour game per game, right? So it's like the videos are just too long. No one's gonna sit there and watch 3 45-minute videos, or like most people won't, right? So I'm gonna try to just upload the bangers. I'm still gonna stream the same amount of Bazaar, but I'm gonna be more selective about the videos I upload. So I'm gonna, sometimes a decent one I'm gonna throw away if I have on that particular day a lot of very high quality ones, right? Because lately I uploaded like 1 or 2 videos a day, sometimes 1 because I've been slacking. My sleep schedule is messed up, man. But also I've been researching about the new PC and everything. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, and it's been doing better. It's been doing better than 3 videos a day. Like, it's actually been doing better. Like, the videos are getting a lot of views. So it seems to work. Yeah, 1 to 2 videos a day should be a nice sweet spot. Roguelike's the same thing. The roguelike's the same thing. Like, lately, getting these 3 videos a day on this channel here is crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Because sometimes Blueprints takes like 4 hours. The frick is this, man? Then we have like other, like, bro, Commander Quest took 3 hours. Is it my fault? No, I need to read everything. Like, is it my fault? No. Anyway, so like a lot of these roguelikes take a long time, right? So you just, you know, you just dial a bit. We're gonna dial it back a little bit. But we're gonna supply more shurkou again, and here is my master plan, which is not crazy, but I think it's good, and that's where the question to Twitch chat comes in. Okay, my question to Twitch chat is not just Twitch chat, but also YouTube comments. For the people who do watch roguelike content, all right, Twitch chat, are you ready? Lock in. For you guys that enjoy roguelikes, okay, I'm sure everyone has a preference for either like action roguelikes and strategy roguelikes. Strategy roguelikes, turn-based games, deck building games, freaking puzzle games like this one. And then we have action roguelikes like Hades, right? Like Survivor games, you know, Vampire Survivors, Rogue, Genesia, all of those games, right? Right? So everyone has a little bit of a preference. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of a preference. Strategy every day of the week, screw action, exactly. And remember, now we're looping back to the algorithm problem of YouTube. Or not problem, it's just how the algorithm works. It makes sense that it works that way. I'm not complaining about it. But we just gotta accept the statistics of it and play around it, right? You know what I'm saying? So, we need to figure this out. Because like imagine you have a roguelike channel and you upload a turn-based game, then the next day you upload the deck builder and then everyone's on board. YouTube recommends the deck builder to the people, they click on it. Next day you upload a puzzle game. It also just requires brain, no mechanics. It's a similar type of game again, so the same people are clicking these over and over again, and that's gonna solidify your algorithm. You're gonna have your recurring viewers that come back every day and watch all of your videos, and then it's gonna keep spreading it to more viewers, and you're gonna keep acquiring more new, basically like main customers, you can say it, right, that always come back to you, and then it keeps growing, right? And you have an organically growing YouTube channel and everything is good. You're not putting in all of a sudden a freaking action roguelike, and then, you know, a lot of people that like roguelikes, they will also enjoy the action roguelike. Like me, I enjoy both types equally, I would say. Just the quality of the game depends. For example, Commander Quest is a lot better than, I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know, like Commander Quest is a lot better than Action Roguelike X, but then Action Roguelike Y is a lot better than Nubby's Number Factory or something like that, right? You know what I'm saying, man? Just play. Brother, I'm not playing yet, man. I'm not playing yet, guys, come on. Calm down, we're still yapping. So that is the thing. So that's what we're gonna do, because I noticed that on this shurkou channel, obviously with the residual TFT enjoyers, we're getting a lot more viewership on something like Nine Kings because it's an auto battler, on something like Commander Quest because it's an auto battler, and we're getting more viewership on deck builders that are strategy games, and we're getting a little bit less viewership on something that is an action game type of thing. You know, but on my more shurkou channel, while I was uploading roguelikes on that channel, and I kept it separate from the TFT channel, right, over the last couple months, I noticed that actually these action games did pretty well, right? So it seems to be the algorithm is already kind of festered there towards the action stuff. So we will move all the action stuff there, and we will keep all the strategy, turn-based deck building here, okay? So this will be blueprints, this will be other action things like Star Vaders, stuff like that. And I will focus a lot on always every single day showcasing a new game, a new demo hot off the press. I'm gonna be scouting Steam, new demo releases every day. If there is no cool new demo release one day, then I will just upload less videos. I will not force some garbage game, right? I'm not gonna force, because my content is already slop, but I'm not gonna force giga slop. I'm not gonna be like, insane new deck building roguelike, and then you open it and it's a piece of turd. The video, right? It's like the most garbage game ever. But I'm like, oh, I need to meet my daily quota. You know, because I did this daily quota 3 YouTube TFT videos every single day for 3 years now. I'm done with the daily quota. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna be here clocking in 8 hours a day on the stream, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the evening, and then I'm gonna freaking do the YouTube video stuff afterwards, right? I'm gonna try to do my own clips. I kept trying to convince people to do free labor for me. It was very insidious, you know? It was devilish. I was like, guys, you can use all my content for free if you upload it on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. No one did it. No one. Makes sense. I wouldn't either. But no one did it, right? Obviously, right? I mean, hey, it was worth a try, ladies and gentlemen. It was worth a try. I tried. But yeah, you need to be massive for that to happen, because the people that do that, they need to make a profit off of it, and they're not gonna make a profit if I'm such a small streamer, right? So it makes sense. So I'll have to do it myself. So I will set this up with the new PC as well, because apparently there's an OBS plugin where you can just record in that vertical TikTok piece of garbage, man, mode with your camera on top and the game in the bottom and stuff. And then I'll put the emotes in the bottom left as well, the emote combo thing. and then it should produce some quality fun clips. But maybe not, man. Maybe I'll just get banned off of every platform because all the clips will just be me talking about how I will copulate with some of my viewers' mothers and busty Latinas. Yeah, probably not gonna work, but we will try that as well. We will try that. Yeah. What else am I gonna say, man? I'm getting dizzy, guys. I need a break after this. This was a lot of talking. I need a break. Guys, I might just go offline after this. I'm gonna give it a bug. I don't know if we can go for a 4-hour freaking thing run. Nah, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, 4-hour blueprints run. I think we're skipping it for the night. Anyway, so let's get back to the topic. So, what I'm basically asking, do you think this is a sound idea? Like, just not what do you think? Because again, a lot of people try to backseat my algorithm knowledge, my YouTube skills or whatever, right? They're like, do different thumbnails, do different titles, do this, put the title of the game in the video when almost no one does that actually has a functioning YouTube channel. But anyway, yeah, people backseat. Like imagine a 4-year-old toddler walks into a chemistry laboratory and tells them which acids to mix and stuff. Like, crazy, bro. People are crazy. So yeah, so I'm not asking you to backseat what I think. I'm asking you a question. And only the people that enjoy roguelikes, do you click on every deck building roguelike? If you're a deck building enjoyer, a strategy roguelike enjoyer, how often do you click on the action roguelikes? Or do you think my hypothesis is correct that you are less inclined to click on them? And as an action roguelike enjoyer, right, as a Hades enjoyer, you're probably not going to click on a Slay the Spire video. You're not going to enjoy Balatro as much and stuff like that, right? Yeah. We click for you. Again, this is emotional. We do not need emotional. We need hard, cold facts. Facts, guys. I only watch blueprints from you for now. Yes. But that means you're probably inclined to click on like a puzzle game. Less likely I look for games I know. Yeah, no, that wasn't the question though, right? Because I'm not gonna upload games anyone knows. I'm not gonna upload games anyone knows. It's always gonna be new games hot off the press. Because that's what does the best on YouTube. Basically, the first person to find like a new banger game gets the views. That's what I've seen from the roguelike thing. But there's so many games coming out all the time, right? We'll also do more of these incremental games that I uploaded yesterday. The little space game. These are really cool. I love these. I never tried them before. That's super fun. I do not like blueprints, but I love Balatro. Yes. But do you like Hades then? Do you like Hades? I enjoy them both equally, okay? Kind of depends on how good the game is. Absolutely, no. Absolutely. It depends on how good the game is. But would you... Okay, put a 1 in chat if you think it's smart to split the thinking games and the action games. Probably smart to split them, right? Some twos. Okay, so what's up with the twos, guys? What do we think about the twos? Why would it not be smart to split them? Oh, I forgot to mention something. I'm gonna ask this question again. Listen, lock in. If you're a 2, lock the frick in. Because you're probably thinking, why don't you just put all on one channel, right? You're probably thinking that. So more shurkou initially was gonna be for this. I was gonna do shurkou uploads 1 new roguelike every single day. And then shurkou also uploads 2 more videos every single day, which will reduce to 1 more video. But those 2 more videos would be usually roguelikes that were featured in the first thing, in the first video slot. And then they just got so many views that they performed well, so I also play them more, okay? And then the games that don't perform well on the first video, but I personally enjoy them and I want to play them more, I would put them on more shurkou. But that basically means I'm putting the garbage on more shurkou. So more shurkou is literally just more garbage, basically, right? More like, that's how it felt. It felt very awkward, right? So I kind of want to give both an identity. You know, I don't want to just upload any garbage. If a video does not perform well, or if people don't, which means the people didn't enjoy the game, then I'm just not going to play it anymore. Even if I enjoy it, I can just play it just on stream for like maybe 2 more hours, and then it's just done. I don't need to make a YouTube video out of it. If I really want to play it, I can just play it on stream. I don't need to make a YouTube video about it. Yeah. Watch whatever on one channel. No, it absolutely hurts the algorithm. It is not good. You wanna make your videos need to be clicked by everyone that usually clicks your videos. That's what you need to do. You could do 3, 4, 5 videos and then dump it tomorrow. I don't know what that means. Like 3, 4, 5 videos of a game. I don't know what that means. Because the other thing I noticed, which is a little bit of a conundrum. Let's say Blueprints. Blueprints is an amazing game. It's so freaking good, right? But let's say Blueprints was good, but not this amazing, right? I have a lot of people, again, I know you can say I fell off, right? Bro, what do you mean Blueprints is giving you a lot of views? Blueprints is giving me a frick ton of views, guys. This is terrible for YouTube, right? This is the worst thing you can do. It's a Let's Play. Guys, Let's Plays worked in 2010 when people had no TikTok, so they had actual attention spans. So they could watch episode 1, then the next day episode 2, they would remember everything, and they would watch episode 3 the next day, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? They would watch all these episodes. Nowadays, what you have is like, people watch episode 1, maybe they're bored, they're not going to watch episode 2 anymore. Then episode 2 has a lot less viewers, and only people that watch episode 1 can watch episode 2. And if someone goes on YouTube and they see episode 15 of a Let's Play, they're gonna be like, I have to watch the first 14 episodes first, and then I can watch this? But back in 2010, people will be like, oh my god, it's a game I want to watch, and there's episode 15. That means there's already 14 episodes. Kavabunga, guys. That's a goldmine of content for me, for free. Right? It's different nowadays. Let's Plays are terrible. That's why roguelikes are the only way to make variety work, because roguelikes, every episode of a roguelike has its own context. You do not need, it's not a Let's Play. Like, you can play Hades the first time or the 20th run. And the person that has never seen Hades before, they can watch the 20th run. Because they know you're a guy fighting with a sword or a bow or whatever, and you need to beat the mobs, and you have different builds every run, right? That's why these things work for variety. That's why I chose it. If it was just up to me what I would like to play, I would just play everything, right? I would love to play Clair Obscur, the new strategy turn-based game, right? It looks freaking mental. It looks like the best game ever. But it just wouldn't work. It's just another Let's Play. It wouldn't work well, right? It wouldn't work well. I am trying to think about how I will incorporate these AAA games as well here and there. But it's gonna be really tough. It's probably gonna boil down to something like a rare YouTube stream where I actually stream on Shurkou and I would play like 8 hours of Clair Obscur in a row, and that's just the stream. And then maybe next week I would do that again until it's done, instead of just doing like, you know, just stream it then. If I just stream Clair Obscur and I don't make YouTube videos out of it, then who's gonna make the YouTube videos? Remember, we are 8 hour locked in. Like our 8 hours of content that we generate every day are pretty much already like 2 Bazaar videos, 2 more Shurkou videos, 2 Shurkou videos. You know? If I had more time, if I could make a Kagebunshin of myself and have him play Clair Obscur, I would. You can upload funny moments from the game like a clip. Terrible. Does not work. No one's gonna watch this. Awful. The only funny moments that work nowadays are like Queso is streaming, reads chat, someone calls him obese, and then he slams the table. And it has nothing to do with the game. The game is completely irrelevant. Like if there's a clip coming up on YouTube and it's of me playing some random JRPG, you're not gonna click. But if there's a clip coming up on YouTube and it's of me and it says Shurkou Shurkou on his sauna visit with his chatter's mother. You will click, you know? And then the background video, the game is completely irrelevant. It's just me yapping, making a joke. That's the clips that work. Those are gonna be the TikTok clips that we'll have and all of that stuff. If I do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do the TikTok yet. It's so free. Guys, I've never watched a single TikTok unless it was recommended to me. Like, it's just awful, man. I hate this. But anyway, so what was I saying, guys? Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Wait, what was I saying, guys? No, man, because the other guy stunlocked me with the freaking funny clips thing. Oh yeah, yeah. So, huh? What was I saying, man? We can stream AAA. No, we don't have enough. No, guys. No, it's not Alzheimer's. It's not dementia, man. It's not Alzheimer's, bro. It's not Alzheimer's. It's just some memory loss. Because, my brother, you know what they say? You know what they say? When you have a girl and she's like, you know, she's slurping on it, and then you grab her skull, and then you do the movement, right? And then like she gets a concussion, you know. Your mom does that with me, man. It's crazy, bro. And that is exactly why we love futas on this channel, guys. That's exactly why we love them. Anyway, guys, so the problem is, like I keep saying, is that no, I think I finished all my points. That's why I'm losing my thing. I think I finished everything. I think that's what I wanted to say. I legit think that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, so I don't want to have more shurkou be the waste dump of this channel. I want to have both channels be, you know, quality. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So the blueprints content, exactly. If I do more shurkou as the waste dump. Now imagine blueprints wasn't the masterpiece it is. It would be a very good game, so I want to finish it. There's plenty of people that want to see me finish it, but it would get a lot less views than it is right now, because it's just not the giga masterpiece. Like, people would lose interest. Like, a lot of people lost interest after I reached the final room, because that's the first time you finish the game. That was enough for people. They don't need to see all the other crazy puzzles, right? Which makes sense, right? I'm sure a lot of people are just going to do that, and they're going to be done with the game. And even then, it's an amazing game, just that, right? You don't need to do everything, right? You don't need to 100% every game. It's like Elden Ring. You can finish the last boss. You don't need to find every secret cave and everything, right? So, but yeah, imagine it had less of a viewership. Now, imagine, that would be weird now, with having more shurkou as oh, I have a threshold, like, let's say, under 2,000 views or under 1,500 views. The rest of the videos of a let's play or of a series of a game go on more shurkou now. Now suddenly you have blueprints episode 1 to 12 on shurkou, and then you have blueprints episode 13 through 50 on more shurkou, and then maybe someone finds that in a year and wants to watch everything, but now they're split on 2 different channels. It's just not clean. It's not clean, bro. I think it's a lot cleaner if I just have action games on shurkou. And any indie action game, like there's a new indie shooter, like a pixel graphics, freaking wizard, boomer shooter, looks really cool, that I want to play. And that would also be on that channel. And then everything that doesn't require mechanics, that's just thinking. And also like some other indie games, like simulator games, like Schedule 1. People want me to play Schedule 1, the drug simulator game. It would be fun, but I'm not sure if I already missed the train for that one. But that would also be here, because that's not really, there's no mechanics in that. You're just like, you're planting the weed and you're harvesting the weed, okay? And then you're selling the weed. You feel me, guys? Yes, you missed the hype train. Yeah, exactly, right? But like, at some point, more games of this will come out. But then we have other indie survival, wouldn't really call it simulator, but they have mechanics, right? Like something like Pal World has no mechanics. You just catch the Pokemon, then they fight and all of that. That would be here. But then we have mechanical games like RuneScape, the new RuneScape survival game. Something like that might be on the other channel, right? But it will be mostly roguelikes and stuff. Anyway, guys, I think that's enough yappity yap. Again, I didn't want to make this video, just to let you know as well why I didn't want to make this video. I was thinking, I was like, the YouTube will enjoy this video, right? And I can call it I fell off, which is funny because it's going to get a lot of people to click. But what it does, it just gets the TFT people to click again, which again restores the algorithm that we're trying to break out of back to the TFT algorithm, because it's like, oh, wait, he's still the TFT guy. All these TFT guys, they clicked. Hey, this is still the TFT guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't want to make this video, but I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, bruv. But that's where we're at, guys. Again, please do not worry about me, man. Like, just watch if you enjoy watching. Not if you're like, oh, I really like TFT only, but I like this shurkou guy. He's so funny. I want to support him. I guess I'll click on some of his videos and no need, man. Like, just watch if you enjoy. That's what I want out of you. I want you to watch if you're having fun. You are the most important. Not to me. To yourself, brother. I'm not going parasocial here. I'm not saying, oh, I'm happy if you're happy, man. No, man. You make yourself happy. You're happy if you're happy. You have a certain amount of free time every day. Everyone's life sucks nowadays. Everyone has problems. Everyone has to clock in at work and it freaking sucks. And I'm so lucky that I don't have to do that and I have this goofy freaking job. People have to go to uni. I was so depressed while studying for my exams, computer science uni. I was so freaking depressed, man. I was giga depressed, man. I was gonna love myself now. Anyway, so bro, that's why you should not be like, oh, I don't really want to watch his roguelike thing, but like, I like the guy. He helped me through rough times. I'm glad I helped you through rough times. I hope those rough times are over for everyone now. No. Like, anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so you know, you should prioritize yourself, guys. Like, just watch whatever you enjoy, bro. Right? Like, don't watch this, man. This is like, don't watch this if you don't enjoy it, man. Like, there's no way you just, like, there's no way. I cannot fathom. Like, I never went on YouTube and see Small-End Zelda and I'm like, I really should watch Zelda, man. This guy is probably struggling. Obviously, he's not struggling. He's probably giga rich. He has millions of views. But like, oh man, I really love Small-End. Great guy. I should watch his Zelda game as well. No, man. I'm gonna prioritize myself. I want to play Zelda at some point. I didn't even play Breath of the Wild. So why would I watch Tears of the Kingdom videos? I'm not watching that. I'm gonna save that. At some point, I'm gonna have time to play these games. I'm gonna have fun. No spoilers. But yeah, that's why we're at, guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this yappity yap session, man. After this, I'm gonna go have a fappity fap session. That was a good one, though. Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, by the way, there's one other thing that I was thinking about. So you know how there's these React Andies? Obviously, I would never react to like politics and all of that garbage. Or not garbage, just not my interest and not my expertise. So I'm not gonna pretend that I have any expertise in these things and yap about it, even though that would give everyone who does it a lot of views. That's a very lucrative business. But we're not going to do that. But we might react to a new PlayStation showcase. You know, new PlayStation game showcase. New Xbox game showcase. You know, Microsoft thingy. New E3. E3 doesn't exist anymore. But like, new Nintendo Direct. Stuff like that. But should we actually do that? That's the thing. Because where would I do that? And what would I do with that? Because it's... Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'm kind of thinking about it. Because do I then upload that on YouTube, or do I just keep that stream-only content? You know what I'm saying, man. I don't know, bro. Just upload and see if it works. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Clips. True, it could be clips. Yeah, it could be clips. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure these things out, guys. Guys, hope you enjoyed this Yap session. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Blueprints now, and then I'm gonna sleep. Brother, it's 10 p.m. I didn't even play Blueprints yet. It's fine. I'm gonna speedrun and run. It's gonna be a 1 hour Blueprints juicer. And we're out. We're gonna speedrun. I'm gonna soft int. I'm gonna soft int it. I'm gonna pretend like I'm doing something, and then I'm gonna be like, oh no, I misclicked. Now we can't get further in the run. Oh, I'm such a dingus. No. Whoopsie. Hey, I'm out, guys. I guess I'm gonna go fap. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me think. Let me know what you guys think about this, especially the Timothys among you that consider themselves Riot Games only player, which again makes total sense, right? That's why I completely expected to lose 90% of you, like even more. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not more. Like, makes sense, because like imagine Small End would not upload Pokemon. I'm out. I'll find a new guy. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe.